If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please consider liking it because I'm terrible at FIFA and I need all the self-esteem I can get. If you're interested in football shirts, football boots or anything football related, go check out my Depop. The link for that is also down below. If you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. We're going to kick things off and probably end things actually with a few of these 82 plus packs. Now, this isn't live, my face is, but the gameplay is from last night. I sat down and decided to build a few, and I thought I'll test the water. If they're decent, I'll give it a go. I weighed it up, which ones are the best ones, the pace, the dribbling or the passing. Passing is the most expensive, reason being is because it's the best. You have technically you have the best chance of getting something decent from the passing ones because of the number of players with 82 plus passing. It's a lot less than the others. This was the very first one that I did of any of them. When I did this, I didn't actually know that the passing was more expensive. I thought they were all going to be the same. So I didn't look at the dribbling and the pace. I looked at the passing, full team of 11, 6 rays, and I thought, well, that's a little bit... You know, for something like pace, there's so many fast players in the game, and they're not necessarily good, but most of the players with 82 plus passing are like decent. They're not all amazing, but the first one, the very first one that I did, I got Kevin De Bruyne, and to be fair, he kind of upgrades Bernardo Silva. Is that his name? Bernardo Silva? Sounds weird. If that's his name, it kind of is a bit of an upgrade to him, so he may end up going into the team, maybe. Just to show you that they aren't all amazing or weren't all amazing for me, and you saw something there, a little glimpse of something that's been started, and yes, I am going to do it, and if you missed it, don't worry about skipping backwards, we'll talk about it in a second. But I did another one. This is pretty much the next one, I think. We got a board, and it wasn't obviously anything amazing because it's only a board, but we did get 84 rated Yuri Tielemans. Now, I am looking for fodder. Obviously, I was looking for some insane cards and some big boy pulls, but I would be happy with 84, 85s all day long. And again, in the interest of showing you that they aren't all amazing, because something amazing is coming. Kevin De Bruyne, to be fair, wasn't too bad at all. He's not worth as much as he used to be, like I said, but he is an upgrade to the team, essentially. I am tempted to put him into an SBC, but we get Martin Odegaard next, which, like I said, is nothing amazing at all. That's probably one of, if not the worst one you can actually get, which, you know, considering he's an 82, it's not terrible, I suppose. This one, I decided to build 2 in a row. I was getting fancy at this point because I thought, you know, I'm building 1 at a time. Let's just go do 2. I didn't know... got a board, which was nice. I didn't know how many I was going to actually do. Got Lamar, which is the most common card you can pack in this. Honestly, every other pack is Lamar. It's quite bad. But I wasn't actually sure if I was going to continue doing them. When I first opened it, before I even got Kevin De Bruyne, I thought I might do like 3 and then call it a day. But because I got to walk out straight away, I kind of thought, do you know what? Something in this. We've got a couple of boards already, and then we get, I think it's Maddison up next. Maddison and Odegaard are the 2 common non-boards, if that makes sense. So, if you, I mean, they're still 82 rated at the end of the day, but yeah, it's not really what you want. I did an 82 plus dribbling guarantee, which, I mean, to be fair, I had to test the water, right? Had to go in, had to give it a go, and I may do more of these now that I've packed who I've packed, because I don't think the player that I want is actually available in the passing, or one of the players that I want. So we get Carlos Vela, which to be fair is 83. It's not bad, right? It's just not amazing. But given what I gave up for that, which is only like 5 cards, that's not bad at all. But I do think I had to go put him into another SBC. No, I didn't. He was tradable. We are stocking the 83s again. So 1 more for luck, 82 plus dribbling guaranteed. Because I got a board in it, I thought, you know what, let's go and try it again. And I think this might have been the last one that I did. But like I said, because I've packed who I've packed, I think I'm going to continue with the 82 plus dribbling. That one wasn't particularly very good. And I think it was an 82 though. And again, it was untradeable. So it went into another one. But this time it went into a passing SBC. So with that built... we can try and open it, and the game is going to tell us, of course, that that we're not able to, and we have to go deal with Ferran Torres. We've used him in the SBC. The amount of times I actually got a duplicate and forgot to use them and just built another one. But we're still on 258,999 coins. We haven't spent one, right? We've got a board. These passing ones are pretty damn decent. This time it's an 85 rated People call him Jorginho. I call him Jorginho. It is what it is. 85 rated, not bad at all. Good SBC fodder right there for a player, not an upgrade. And then came the beast, the beautiful one. And that's the team I gave up. Nothing special. It's an 82 plus passing one. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't expecting anything massive from these. The only reason I kept doing them was because I wanted high-rated fodder to complete a certain icon that we'll get to. But then, here we go. I wish I was recording it live. My reaction would have been one of shock. But as you can see, we packed ourselves a walkout, and it is who it is. It is Argentinian right wing, this time from PSG, not Angel Di Maria. It is Lionel Messi. I have packed him the last few FIFAs, and we have finally crossed him off the list for this FIFA. But not only have I packed Messi, I have packed the player that I was actually saving to get. I was trying to avoid using coins to complete the certain SBC that I'm going to talk about in a minute, because I wanted to pick up this guy. Now, it does pose a little bit of a problem because the SBC that I want is a right wing or right mid, but I've worked it out and I know how to get around it. But this guy, more so than Ronaldo, I think, fits the team and is needed in the team. He was a natural upgrade to link to Verratti, to Hakimi, to Kimpembe, who I want Marquinhos to replace. But, I mean, he just does not stop dancing, and with very good reason. But before we get to looking at the team, how it works, and what icon I'm doing, even though it's pretty self-explanatory, I did some more because I thought, if I've just got Messi and I've got Kevin De Bruyne, surely there's more in these. And there was indeed. We got ourselves a numbers up. Unfortunately, it wasn't an amazing numbers up. In terms of rated, I think it might actually be the highest rated numbers up card you can get, maybe. Thereabouts anyway. There may be one higher. He's not usable, and he's only about 25-30k, but that is tremendous fodder for the icon that we want to get. So, very, very happy to pick him up. It was a nice fair trade as well, that. 11 cards, 6 rare, all worth absolutely nothing, most of which I had duplicates of on the transfer list as well at this point, because I'm starting to get to those higher rated ones. But that is a pretty decent pickup from the SBC. And yet another pack. I think this might be the last one that I'm going to show you. I don't think I got anything else decent. I was getting like ZX and stuff like that, but this one is a pretty decent one. It is an inform, 86 rated Yago Aspas, which again is pretty decent for the icon SBC that I'm in the middle of completing, because we need an icon and we need a certain rating of team. So not bad at all. Very happy indeed to pick that up. I don't think he's like a stupidly expensive one, but it's decent to get for what we could have got. You know, it could be Maddison, for example. So I'm very, very happy to pick him up. So if you've seen the coins go down here or there, it's because I've opened 2 bronze packs. It's the easiest way to get all of your transfer list like sorted out, rather than having to go through them and lift them all up. You can just put them all down and then send them all to club, etc. Anyway, we are live. We are on the account. Before I show you the team, because there's obviously 2 changes, Kevin De Bruyne, Lionel Messi. Kevin De Bruyne, don't know if he's going to stay there. Well, I mean, he won't over time, but for now, I'm going to try him out for Rivals tomorrow and then qualification the day after. But SBC-wise, you've seen it in the clips. David Beckham, he came out before these guaranteeds. And I looked at him, and yes, he's only 3-star, 3-star. High defensive work rate doesn't make much sense. And he's not particularly quick. Loads of other reasons not to do him. He's probably going to feel big in game, 6 foot, but if he's anything like last year, he feels a lot bigger. He's not the most agile of players. Why would anyone want him? David Beckham is one of my favourite players of all time. I'm not a Man United fan. I'm not even English, but I still love David Beckham. I want David Beckham in the team. Now, the beautiful thing about this FIFA is that you can get by with using substandard players in certain positions, especially in a 3-5-2. So I started doing David Beckham to play on the right-hand side of a 3-5-2, right mid, which is his position, right mid. He's got a high defensive work rate, and to be fair, his defensive stats are not terrible. I'm not going to, but if I really wanted to, I could give him a shadow, and that would make him a very good right wing-back. Well, not very good, but a decent right wing back anyway, because he can go forward, he can attack, his passing is going to be fantastic. I need someone with good free kicks in my team. Now that I've got Messi, sure, but I didn't have him when I started doing this SBC, so That was the thought process anyway. Now, I've started, so I'll finish. Essentially, I'm going to get this done. I'm not going to rush to do it, though. I mean, what have I got left? I've done, obviously, these two were almost nothing. Had them done with what I had in the club. I got this done with what I had in the club. In fact, that's a lie, because I've got everything done with what I had in the club. I didn't buy a single card. That's how I'm still on 257,000. I've not spent a penny to get as far as I've got with this. Yesterday, I did this. I completed the 85 rated team. I used Iago Aspas, Hummels. My hero card finally went into it, Rickon. I tried to use it in the base icon, but I couldn't get it in there for Chem and rating and whatever, but he went into this. So I did that without spending a coin. Now, the only two segments I have left is the 87 and the 84 rated team. I might be able to scrape the 84 now, but I'm in no rush. I will wait to get rival rewards, and if I have enough to complete the 87, I'll go and do it, and then I'll just finish off the 84. If I have to wait for another set of FUT Champs rewards, providing we can qualify, I swear to God, if I don't qualify now that I've got Messi, there's something wrong. But, yeah, the plan is to get this done over the next week or two. I'm not going to rush it. I'm in no rush. Now I've got Messi, I don't care. I will get it done, but I'm in no rush. There is plenty of time, 28 days. I have a good 3 or 4 sets of rival and FUT Champs rewards to get this done. No rush. So, let's go back. It's far from 6 o'clock. I'm not going to wait for the content. Let's go look at the squad, because this is what I have right now. Now, no chem styles have been put on players just yet. Raheem Sterling drops out of the team for Kevin De Bruyne. It's not position for position. It doesn't make sense, I know. And then, of course, Messi comes in for Bernardo Silva. Again, it's not position for position. That doesn't make any sense. In terms of how we're going to line up, if we're going to custom tactics and then go to my main formation that I start with, you can see that Mane is going to drop to left mid. I'm not 100% sold on this, if I'm honest. Gabriel Jesus may end up dropping. We may end up dropping Gabriel Jesus full stop, and I may put Sterling back in for now. I'm not sure. Hakimi remains on the right, as he should. The back three remains the same. This team is now what I would like to call, anyway, top-heavy. CDMs, class. Regardless of what anyone thinks, they are fantastic. And then the attacking options are mad. When it comes to the defence, though, they're all a little bit on the... what's the word? Crap side? Maybe that's too harsh. They're not as good as the attack. They're not anywhere near as good as the attack. Mane is sensational. I would imagine Lionel Messi is going to be class. Gabriel Jesus is really good. Kevin De Bruyne on paper, very good. Hakimi in that position is, I wouldn't say perfect, but he's pretty good. So that's how we're going to line up. Now, when it comes to David Beckham, how the hell am I going to get David Beckham in this team? Let's pretend Gabriel Jesus is David Beckham, right? So, effectively, that's what I do. It's as simple as that. David Beckham will be on the right mid. He's high, so it works. Hakimi is obviously on that left-hand side. I can't get over there, but there we are. He's on the left-hand side. He'll work fine there. Absolutely nothing wrong with him at all. And then, I say over time, to be fair, I could probably do it right now. I don't know how it would work for chemistry, because I don't think it would work for chemistry. But I really want Heung-min Son in the team instead of Kevin De Bruyne. But I just don't see how it's going to work. To be fair, what I'd like to do is actually get rid of Kevin De Bruyne, put Heung-min Son in, put Heung-min Son up front, and then play Gabriel Jesus as a cam, or swap him and Mane and play Mane as a cam. I could even swap Messi for cam. I'm going to have to work it out. I haven't played with them yet, so I'm going to have to play with them and see how it works. But at the moment, that is the team and how it's going to line up in-game. I know I need to improve the defence, but I'm playing 3-5-2. At the end of the day, I am attack first, goalkeeper second, and then if there's any time left over, I'll think about the defence. I'm literally playing that kind of a tactic and game right now. So that's how it's going to go. If Kevin De Bruyne doesn't work out, he goes into David Beckham's 87 rated team, which to be fair, he probably will do anyway because he's untradeable. And unless he's absolutely sensational, which I don't think he will be, because the reason I want to replace Bernardo Silva is because he's not quick enough. KDB is slower, so I don't think I'm going to like him for the position. So there is a very strong possibility that Kevin De Bruyne goes into David Beckham. there's also a strong possibility that Patrick Kluivert goes into David Beckham as well, because I'm never going to use him, to be honest. It is what it is. I can't, for the life of me, work out how I'm going to get Heung-min Son in this team on 7 chem without affecting too many other people. It's just one of those that I mean, I've got a loan, right? So there is a chance for me to try and work this out. Oh, he's left forward because I've converted him for something. But like, if I do that, for example, he's now on 5 chem. I need a Spurs player to bump him up. There isn't a Spurs player in this game that I'm even remotely interested in. I could get a Spurs player and put him in there. I could put Dele Alli's numbers up card in there. I can go and get that Berg Wine or whatever his name is, objective card, and stick him in there to get him on chem, sure, but I don't want them. So how I'm going to get him on chem is anybody's business, to be honest. I could maybe try and change the formation, but that would be for a different video. The reason I want him, by the way, 5-star weak foot. I don't care about the skill moves too much. 5-star weak foot is why I want him. Great finishing as well, decent pace with a little bit of a boost, could be fantastic as a striker. But the fact that when you get through on goal, at the moment, I've got to try and work out if I've got Gabriel Jesus and which side I'm on. And I don't like it if I've just got a 5-star weak foot player with good finishing. It doesn't matter what foot I hit it with, and that is my sort of inner workings. But yeah, we'll work it out at some point. I'm not really sure where I go from here, but packing Lionel Messi is not a bad thing and not a bad player to have in your team. That guy is going to tear people a new one. That dribbling, oof, I wish his stamina was better, because I know full well I'm probably going to look to take him off around the 70th minute, which is a bit annoying. But 4-star is nice. Low defensive work rate's fantastic. Big fan. Hopefully he's as good in game as he reads on paper. What chem star would you put on Lionel Messi? I mean, his sprint speed to acceleration is quite bad, right? So, I don't know. Maybe a Hunter? Does that make sense? Or Catalyst? What? It's got to be one or the other, surely. It's got to be one or the other. I don't know which one you would go for. Let me know. Same with Kevin De Bruyne, really. What chem star would you put on him? I don't really want to be putting a Hunter on him, though, because I know full well I won't keep him. I just know I won't. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But David Beckham not too far away from being completed, which is nice. When it comes to those SBCs, I will do more, but I think I'm just going to do the dribbling ones. My team right now, or my club rather, is absolutely bare. I have almost no. In fact, look at the commons. That's all I got. I rinsed it, the whole thing. So I don't think I'm going to do any more of these just yet. If we go down, you've got loads of 83s, loads, tons of 83s. I mean, we could do SBCs for days, even 82s. Quite a few of them. Pages of them, in fact. But then all of a sudden, you fall off a cliff and there's nothing left. So, I think I'm going to wait to do more of them until, I think they're going to be out until rewards. So, on rewards day, I'll try and rinse as many dribbling ones as possible. David Beckham will get completed over time. And there we go. What a day on FIFA 22. Very pleased with the way that's gone. I'm really looking forward to playing with it now, to be honest. I know I'm going to find fault with it somehow, but if you have enjoyed the episode, do me a favour and hit the like button. It really does help, apparently. And of course you can subscribe for more Road to Glory content. There is a 10 to 100 episode that went up earlier today. Nothing to do with FIFA. It is to do with football-ish, so feel free to check that out if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.